This program is proudly brought to you by the YJFL Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much more. Everything you need for the YJFL in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store today.
After 14 rounds, welcome to the semi-finals between Ashburton and Beverley Hills at Warringal Park. What a fantastic nail-biting match it was, where Ashburton defeated Beverley Hills by 67 goals to 65. I'm here joined with the coach of Ashburton, Steve Warner, Carl Warner, Bryden Fleming, and Dylan Thomas. Let's chat with them. Coach, first of all, many congratulations to you. Can you summarize the feelings and the whole game?
Obviously, it's a great feeling for us. It was a great game of footy. Beverley Hills are a good team. We know that they only had 18, so their rotations weren't good, and we know what that's like. So we just need to expose that, which we did in the end. We only had 20 ourselves and lost Ryan, who's one of our main players, but that's footy, and I'm sure they, came out and did their best, and we just knew we had to stick in the game till the end, and we could wear them down.
And I remember that the team beat the Ashy by 64 points in the league game.
Well, that had no bearing. We just knew that had no bearing because we had players injured and we had players out. And that's football. We're a better team than a lot of people give us credit for. When we have a full team, like any team, you need all your players playing and fit. And today we had that, and probably Beverley may not have had that, but we had one of our best players out, and they had one of theirs. So look, it was a good game of footy, and look, they could have won it too. They were fantastic as well.
Yeah. So Carl, we saw that they had a fantastic, good position on the ball. Still, you guys managed to win. Can you say something about it?
Yeah, well, against the wind, it was always going to be hard for us boys, but a couple of boys set the tone by sticking hard tackles, which really set the tone for us boys. We started to get first into the footy. A couple of boys, they lifted, which brought the whole team lifting, and we started hitting targets and linking up.
Thanks, Carl. Bryden, we also saw that Ashburton was behind, down by 2 points after the two quarters. But after the third quarter, you guys just came up and took the lead. So what did the coach say to you guys during the halftime?
It was mostly just to believe in ourselves and keep pushing. We knew we were right in it with a lot of momentum going into the second half. And one thing we needed to improve was our ball movement, like our quick ball movement, which we did really well, and throughout the game we got much better at it. Props to the boys. Great, well thought out game, and well done to Beverley.
Thank you. Dylan, you scored the last goal for the Ashburton. Can you tell us about your feelings on the same?
Yeah, it was really great to kick the last goal for the boys. Real credit to the ball movement inside to get it down, and I just capped it off, so it was nice to get that.
Coach, one last question. Next game is again Comets. Any strategy, anything you wish to say?
Look, there's no strategy this time of year. The boys just play the football. When they're on, they're on. When they're not at times. But look, they can play some good football, and I think they gave us a bit of a hiding last time. But again, we were down to 18. So as long as we make a good account of ourselves and we play our best footy, we'll be up there at the end. And I don't know how they went today, which team won. But whoever it is, we just got to play our best footy, and that's all we can control.
Thanks, Steve, for joining us, and all the best for the next game. So this is Steve Warner, coach of Ashburton, co-captain Carl Warner, and Bryden Fleming and Dylan Thomas. Now over to Nishchay, who is with the team of Beverley Hills.
Thank you, Ankit. I'm now joined with the captain of Beverley Hills, Will Phillips, and the star player today, Nicholas Woodall. Firstly, Will, a very good game of under-15 footy, and it was a very close game, just by 2 points. So what are your thoughts?
I thought it was a good game of footy. Competitive all the way. They're a good team, Ashburton, so we really had to be on our game to stay in the game with the amount of players that we had. But, didn't come out on top in the end, but we'll build from that. Hopefully next season get a stronger team in.
Nicholas, very good game for you, 3 goals and more than 12 disposals. So was it tough out playing the finals? Was it different from an ordinary game?
I guess there's always a bit of nerves coming into finals, but I've been fortunate enough to play in a lot of finals and prelim finals included, so I just got the nerves out early and just treated it as like a normal game for me, and I think that showed in my performance today. But yeah, Ashburton, credit to them, they played very well and couldn't match them today.
As far as the positives, what I saw, your positioning was very good, and it looked better even as the game progressed. But in the end, somehow in the last moment, something happened, and just one goal, the game fell away from you.
Yeah. At times our positioning was good, but yeah, it's that four-quarter effort that we needed to put up in order to maintain our structures in the game and to keep scoreboard pressure on them. But yeah, we'll build on that and try and work on our structures over the years. Obviously, Ant's a great coach, but we weren't able to adapt for the 4 quarters, so yeah, it's not our day. So.
Was there any particular strategy you guys wanted to apply today, and what the positives and the negatives you could take out from the game today?
Yeah, we didn't really change anything differently from what we've been doing all season, which was just focus on our own footy and not adjust our play style to the team that we're playing. But I guess a lot of positives from today is that, you know, just reminds us that even though 18 players, you still got to get 4 quarters of good footy in, and I don't think we did that today. And I think that's where we failed, but, you know, turn negative into a positive. It's got to be a lesson from today, and next season, even if we're not playing here next season and with future footy and other teams, boys just got to know 4-quarter effort from 18 players is what win games.
So what was your focus in the last quarter? Like, you started pretty well, 2 goals, bang bang, and then in the end something happened. So what exactly happened, if you could explain?
I think obviously having 18 players made it tough, so we might have gotten a bit tired in the end, which didn't help. But yeah, just again that 4-quarter effort, just being smarter with where we set up. In terms of,
and how good goal was by you out of the 50-meter circle?
It got us ahead, I think, but I don't think it won us the game. So, I mean, I got a bit tired in the last quarter. I think everyone else did. So, yeah, we'll be right.
But overall, how would you describe the Beverley Hills footy season 2017?
A tough season. I enjoyed the season. It was great working with Anthony, who's a great coach. Great working with the boys, great bunch of boys and families. Obviously, it's been tough along the way, having a few boys out in China, injuries, and I guess you could expect that coming into the season with only 22 players on your roster and then only that number in the other team as well. So it makes it hard, but you know, sometimes you just got to deal with it, and we weren't able to do that this season. But yeah, really happy just to finish off the season.
And tell us, how was it playing for Victoria under 15 and being the best player of the series championship?
Yeah, that was a great experience for me. Obviously me and Giorgio and Lockie represented Victoria, but yeah, just amazing experience to get out of that. Great coaching, great experience, everything. Just learnt heaps, and Vic's won, so we did it for Victoria. Yeah.
All right, Will, I won't take much of your time. I know it's a bit emotional for you. So it's been it's been a pleasure following Beverley Hills, and we'll all see you next week in another footy production by Complete Sport Management. This is Nishya signing off. Thank you.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.